Long before this guy became Joe Weider's star pupil and the icon of the golden age of bodybuilding, there was John Grimek, who was born in 1910, and he was Bob Hoffman's icon of bodybuilding and quite the weightlifter as well. In fact, we're going to see that that was his basis of his strength and power was his Olympic lifting in the early days, and we're going to start there. John had started lifting as a teenager with actually his older brother's weight set, and you could see by the time these pictures he was 23 years old, and his development you can see is well ahead of his peers that are all lifters at the time. Now, at the age of 26, John was on the York Barbell Olympic weightlifting team. Bob Hoffman had already gotten his grips on him, found him lifting locally, as he did with a lot of guys, even some guys from my old club. By 38, he had his first article in Strength and Health, and then he pretty much had a regular column eventually, and thereafter was on the cover many, many times. He was a cover man for a lot of magazines, and in fact was the fifth most frequent cover guy in bodybuilding and muscle magazines, with, of course, Arnold having been first, but that's pretty substantial considering how far he goes back. Now, John's first real bodybuilding contest was in 1939, and it was Perfect Man, and actually a guy from my club, Twin City, which was Twin City Weightlifting Club at the time. This guy, Carl Hempe, placed second to him in the medium class. And then you'll see him show up again in 1940 when he won the Mr. America. Now, in those days, it was common with the AAU to have a weightlifting contest in conjunction with the bodybuilding contest. So it was the senior nationals for that year, 1940. And of course, John took first. And again, some guys from my club showed up. And back then, the lifts were the press, snatch, and jerk, and then of course you got your total. So I think moving on from here, we're going to make this a multi-part series, just because it would be kind of cumbersome to have all the information I have on one video. Maybe not, but I like to keep them short so people's eyes don't start glazing over. And we're going to cover a lot of his training articles and another bodybuilding contest or two that he was in, and we'll go from there. I hope you consider subscribing and stay tuned for what's next. Thanks for watching.